Hello YouTube, Basin Truck here, and today we're going to talk about and unbox some new Chinese cell phones.
Take a seat and don't forget to watch my other videos.
I've had a number of phones over the years, which I'm sure many of you have also. And I'm sure you've also noticed that after about 2 years, the phones start doing some really strange things. And I've come to the conclusion that I think the manufacturers are intentionally sabotaging the cell phones. I don't know if it's embedded in the code, maybe there's something in an app they put on there, or maybe when they pass an update. I don't know how they do it, but I would not be the least bit surprised to find out that Samsung, Apple, any other brand are intentionally sabotaging these cell phones at the 2-year mark, and just to get worse and worse. Now, the people are going to argue, well, technology advances, that's why it seems bad. That's not the problem. I've had phones go from working perfectly, nothing wrong with them, that it would go into standby mode, the screen would be blank, there'd be no display. But when you brought it out of standby, or you got a call, or tried to do something, the display would come up mirrored. So if you put it in a mirror, it would look perfectly normal. I have a really hard time believing that the video driver in this phone just decided one day, hey, I'm going to make my display look like it's in a mirror. No, I don't believe that for a second. Someone programmed that in there, and it did it intentionally. Now, the only way you could get it back to the proper orientation was if you powered the phone down and you booted it back up. Once it booted up, it would display properly. But as soon as you let it go into standby mode, when it came back out, boom, displayed in a mirror fashion. I have a hard time believing that's a random anomaly. Which brings me to this vlog. New cell phone. I'm really tired of these Samsung phones going really crazy after 2 years. I don't like to upgrade my phone. I don't need the newest, latest gadgets. I don't need the fastest processor. I really don't care. I'd be happy with a stupid flip phone. And I have had one for quite a long time. Everyone laughs at me about my little flip phone. I was like, I don't care. It costs virtually nothing. If something happens to it, it's not a big deal. I don't need a computer in my pocket, and I'm pretty sure most people don't. But the smartphones have become so prevalent that just about everybody has one. If you don't have one, you're the oddball like myself. My wife has a Samsung S5. It's about 2 years old, I think. And it's just starting to get buggy, like they all do. And I don't think it's because of the program she has on it or doesn't have on it. We've tried doing a factory reboot. It still acts the same way. I think it's something hard-coded in the phone that's causing all these phones to act like this. It's a big conspiracy, I think, to sell more cell phones. But maybe it'll come to light one day and Samsung will have a large class action lawsuit. I don't know. Probably not. Time will tell what happens there. So, to give viva la resistance, this time we decided not to go mainstream phone. No Samsung, no Apple, none of that. So I did some research and we decided to go Chinese. They all come out of China anyway, so why not cut out the middleman and not buy a $700 cell phone? The phones we bought have apparently knocked Samsung off the top phone in China. So let's unbox these phones and see what we have. As you can see, came straight from China, DHL. Got what we got here, packing slip. Yep, packing slip. And the box. Now, I am not going to pronounce this correct at all, I am sure. But I'll give it a try. I believe it's called a Xiaomi, Xiaomi, and it's a Note 3 Pro. So we will open it up and see what we've got. Find the zipper. Alright, first we got a case. Ordered the case with it. And here we go. Here are the phones. Here's the 3S and the Note 3. Alright guys, now we're going to open up the S3. Now this one is the one that runs its own OS. The other one runs Android. You can get either option, I think, in each phone, and I will give you guys the specs on the phones down in the description. Down here. It's there. Look, it's there. Cut the seal. Okay. This one's a little bit smaller. It's got the same things. Charger, card. Paperwork should be buried in here. All in Chinese. It has another one of the openers. Put that on the ground because all we care about is the phone. Now this one we got in gold. It looks like it has the same connections. You got your power button, volume, camera, flash, fingerprint reader, headphone jack, 3.5mm, IR port, microphone, and your USB port. Maybe that's another microphone. I don't know. So we'll power this one up. Just buzzed. You've got their me.com again on here. It looks very similar to the other one, but this one's smaller. Okay, this one comes booted up. I didn't have to set anything up. It says it doesn't have a SIM card, which obviously we already know that. It says swipe to unlock. Okay, there we go. I've still got the covers on it, so it's not as reflective. It looks standard Android here, although it's its own OS, but I think it is Android based. So, phone. Obviously it's not going to come up. September 7th. Today is not September 7th. Apparently they tested it because it's got an outgoing number for 7 seconds in the call history. I just powered it up. So we'll go back. Are there any messages? Nope, says there's no messages in it. So anyway, this one's the gold option. This is obviously where the SD and SIM card go. So I will go grab a SIM card and I will put it in the other phone. So I'm going to power it down. I want to power off. Tap. I believe it booted down. Here we go, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Throw a comment down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.